Hello, moin moin, and welcome to the channel. So after being off grid for a while, we decided to go back to campground life. I think Charlene was looking forward to taking a longer shower again. We stayed at Thousand Trails Colorado River. It's about an hour west of Houston. And I think it's in the middle of Germany, sort of, because there are quite a few German towns around. Pretty funny how that works out. This German thing follows me everywhere. I wonder why. But anyhow, we had a good time there. We were put in the newer section, so no issues with trees and all that stuff. So with all the wind that went through there again, we had no issues whatsoever. Yep, high wind again. 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Damn. But, you know, we'll make it. We're toughing it out. It's all good. And it was blowing pretty good. So, welcome to Texas, I guess, huh? This time of the year. This place has quite a few walking trails around the campground. And Jenny and I took advantage of that quite a bit. Access to the Colorado River there is interesting. Most of the riverfront is a pretty steep cliff. I guess the river washed out quite a bit of the banks there, but there is a boat ramp on the far end of the campground. By the conditions, we did drive down there, but I don't think I would put a boat from a trailer in that water there. Nope. But the water level was pretty low. You can tell that Texas is suffering from a drought. I mean, most of the creeks are dry. There's no water running in them. As a matter of fact, I hiked one of those creeks. Pretty cool. The campground has a 18-hole miniature golf course. So Charlene and I actually played 18 holes of golf. We didn't keep score, but I think it was pretty much a tie. I did have one hole-in-one. Of course, I didn't have that on camera. Gotta take my word for it. Celebrated my birthday there. Yay, I'm 60. But only at age. I'm still in my 20s. So since we're in Texas, you gotta have barbecue for your birthday. Well, my birthday was on Tuesday, and the place I picked to get my barbecue from only is open on Saturdays and Sundays. It's called Woods BBQ. It's a hole in the wall, and you know, those are the best places to get food. Trust me, as a former chef, I know. So I got there just after 12 when they opened, and there was already a line. You can watch here what I got. Well, Jackson is waiting to check out the stash that I just got. I stopped at Woods BBQ in Columbus. They're only open on Saturdays and Sundays. Got some mac and cheese and smoked cabbage. Ribs. Sausage and brisket.
Oh, you ended up getting brisket sausage?
So we left Thousand Trails Colorado River on the 18th, and we stopped at the Harvest Hills for a night because, you know, We try not to do more than 150, 200 miles a day. And man, it was windy. So we first stop was at the Love's gas station, where we had to wait forever to get our propane filled, and we really needed it. Our tank is what, 12 gallons? We put 11.8 in there. On our way to Lagarto Regenerative Ranch, we had to drive through some pretty heavy winds. I mean, I'm used to driving through heavy winds. We drove through Ian and one or two more hurricanes in the past, and this rig actually handles it pretty well. Thank you, Integra, for a really, really good suspension system. But it was annoying as hell. We did manage to find the entrance to the ranch. We were greeted by Gail. They actually have hookups for your RV there. Electric, water, and even sewer. They have a little shed there where they have showers and bathroom and even a dog wash. According to Gus, you might need that because there's skunks and the dogs like to mess with them. But I think it's more for his dogs than for ours. We didn't see any skunk while we were there. We did see deer and turkey. Gus and Gail kind of were forced by the drought to change their way of farming. So they went into regenerative farming, which means no more fertilizers. You rely on local grass and stuff like that. No more chemicals and things like that. So flora and fauna actually has a way to come back and help you. As a matter of fact, dung beetles are coming back. Yes, there are dung beetles in Texas, and they play a pretty big role in revitalizing the soil. Gus took us and another couple on a side-by-side on a tour of the ranch. Took about 1.5 hours. So he showed us his cows. They even have some Texas Longhorns. Charlene was extremely happy about that. She's not a farm girl, for sure. It was pretty fun to see what they're doing there. We enjoyed it, and I can only highly recommend this place if you ever look for a place to stay around Corpus Christi for a stop. Not that Harvest Hills has too much choice in that area anyway. Gus told me to watch for the donkeys when we leave in the morning. They might follow us out. Well, they were already a step ahead of us. 2 of them already were out, so I had to call him and tell him that. And I think the donkeys knew that they were in trouble once Gus showed up and yelled at them, because they went straight back to the gate quickly. So after leaving the ranch and taking some of the rougher roads in Texas, we drove by a place that must be right out of Africa, because we saw zebras and antelopes. No idea what they were doing there. But it was a little bit of a surprise. Pleasant surprise. And we went on to our next destination, which you will hear about in the future. With that, let's see the world. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Our voyage with them is across this sprawling land. Hand in hand we make our stand. Each mile is a victory, every road a song. In our moving home, we're forever strong.